Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, on this 90-day Sunday, October 19th. It is the Lord's Day, Football Sunday, and 90-day Sunday. So I apologize in advance on this Lord's Day for the cursing my head off I will be doing during this video. So I'm warning you in advance. There's going to be a lot of F-bombs, more than usual dropped, because Angela just needs to shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. She is obsessed. She needs to be on meds, in my opinion, and she needs serious help. In the meantime, she needs to shut the fuck up seriously. So, let me say hi to everybody that has gathered in my live chat. I love you all, guys. You guys are the best. Hi, Kimberly. I be trash talking. Toasty, Shy, Jamie, Durango Girl, Messamine, Linda, Tina, Deirdre, my trusty moderator, Menopausal Queen, Shy, Barbara, Silly Shally, Christoph fan always, Brittany, Sherry, Debbie, Superstar, Holly, Maureen, Stinging Nettie. If I missed anybody, I apologize in advance. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Hi, Wendy's Front Yard. Thank you for joining me. So let's get into this, okay? Angela just needs to shut the fuck up, okay? So we're going to start off this video because, after all, it is 90-day Sunday and the Lord's Day. I'm going to start it off easy peasy, light and breezy. Okay? It's 90-day Sunday. Personally, I'm looking forward to the end of Happily Ever After. 3 more episodes, and then we go into the tell-all. Who knows how many parts it's going to be. The last Happily Ever After tell-all, we remember it was 5 parts. Okay? So we shall see, but there's only 3 episodes left. Now, I want to start off this video easy peasy, bright and breezy. Okay, we're going to start off with Mila and Yara. And Mila is just way too cute. Okay, so I want to share this post from Yara's IG. And they went out to a place in the mall to get some desserts. Okay, and these desserts look really fucking good. So let me just blow this up for you guys.
Dessert, and you was thinking like, are they good? Should I try them? You're gonna try the desserts? Yes. You're gonna tell the guys if they're good or not? Yes, we're gonna try them and gonna let you know because you guys, they look delicious. Masa, and this is you guys cherry, pear, and a rose. This rose always looks so interesting to me. Which one you gonna start, Milo, with first?
I think we're gonna start with cherry.
Start with cherry. So you're gonna rate from 1 to 10. How is it?
0.
No, it cannot be 0. Let me try. Not 0, I'm sure. It's like have like 3 things, like a mousse, some jelly like side, and down is white. 8 of the 10. Delicious, very smooth.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay, let's try the rose now. Let me know from 1 to 10.
1 and
From 1 to 10.
like ice cream.
From 1 to 10.
10.
10? 10 of the 10?
Yeah.
Wow, is it that good?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to try now. Rose. I don't know, it's like that. It's also like 3 parts. It's 10. Jesus! The rose is 10 of the 10. You're right. It's 10 of the 10. Let's try the pear.
Okay, I'm gonna take some.
1 to 10. 8 out of the 10.
No, 10.
10 of the 10. Really? Is it the from inside?
Yeah, but they're
All 10 of the 10. I don't like desserts, and this is like 10 of the 10 for you?
and that's pear.
I mean, it's good, it's smooth, but I'm not a pear person. I don't really like pear so much. I would say, for me, 8 of the 10. The rose, have like a pistachio. So this green stuff inside is like a pistachio taste. I think from all of the 3, from the pear, cherry, and rose is my favorite. Rose is 10 of the 10. The rest for me is 8 of the 10. Milo said cherry is 0 for her, the rest is 10 of the 10. You you guys ever been in the Ventura Mall and saw this
So
insane
what do you
dessert
guys
and you was thinking like, are they good? Should I try them?
what do you guys think of those desserts? I'm not really a dessert person, but they look good to me. And Mila gave them a 10 out of 10. So I know, right, Brittany? I want sweets too. It's giving me the munchies. So Mila and Yara, to start off, are easy breezy 90-day oy vey today because, I have to ease into before I start screaming my head off. So Yara and Mila also went to the Museum of Ice Cream. That sounds like a really cool fucking place. I would love to go to the Museum of Ice Cream. And speaking of wholesome, easy breezy, we have Andre and Elizabeth taking their little boy Winston to the aquarium for some one-on-one time. So there we go. And speaking of Elizabeth, her sister Becky, who we've seen with her on, she's appeared on the show with Elizabeth a couple of times, is what I'm trying to say. So she went out the other night with her husband to a gala for their children's school, and it was like a mommy and daddy dress up date night. So Elizabeth's sister Becky getting out there and hanging out with her husband. So it was Julia's birthday this week. Okay. So she posted that it was her birthday, and Brandon posted a happy birthday. She turned 32. Okay. And then, Julia posted a clip from from tonight's Happily Ever After. And she said that people have been asking who was taking care of her dogs while they were gone. So she said, our best friends lived in our house with our dogs. I trust and know they love our dogs. I also know that Nayla and Simba adore them. The question I have a lot, so here is an answer. So if you guys were wondering what happened to their dogs while they took their European, Asian, whatever tour that they went on, because on Happily Ever After, they're talking about going to Europe. But as you can see here in this picture of Julia from this past summer, they actually went to Asia, Japan, South Korea. They did like the whole like Asian tour thing. So no, Julia has not given birth yet. She is due in November. So then, of course, Julia went back to posting her cryptic stories. And I'm going to say it again: say what you mean what you say. Stop with the beating around the bush bullshit. Okay. So she posted, today was a long, stressful day. We just got home from Washington. I received news that shocked me, but honestly, I'm not surprised. We treat people so well that people are starting to perceive respect as weakness. But I think everything that happened was for the best. Tomorrow is my birthday. I think this week, depending on my mood, I will write a long post about everything. So I'm like, okay, another cryptic message. What the fuck are you talking about? What happened in Washington? Does this affect your immigration status? Like, what's going on? Okay, so anyway, now Brandon posted this to the gram. And before you guys ask me, oh my goodness, Julia had the baby. No, it's just him and Betty joking around. And the baby looks just like him. So I know Wendy. When is she not stressed? She always seems to be very, very stressed. I know this pregnancy has been hard on her. She's been having a lot of physical and emotional symptoms. But I'm just like, girl, say what you mean and mean what you say. Stop with the cryptic bullshit. So moving on, Darcy and Stacy wishing their dad a happy birthday and also offering their dad up to the dating market. If there's any ladies out there that want to date daddy, let them know. Interesting. Okay. So, speaking of Darcy, Darcy has been battling her little heart out on TikTok for those pennies. Okay. So if that doesn't tell you that, in my opinion, I think she is broke AF, then I don't know what does. Okay. Because Darcy is willing to battle anyone and anything, including Georgie's empty chair. Oh, yeah. Let me show you this. Okay, guys. Georgie got up and walked away in the middle of their TikTok battle, and she just continued battling his empty chair. She couldn't give a shit that he wasn't there.
I got my Denise in the house. I got Kim. I got my Rosa. I got all my girls. I love you guys. I got my Eminem. I got my Sarah. I got you guys for life. You guys are my heart and soul. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. You know, there comes a lot with gratitude. And I'll always be grateful for each and every one of you guys. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. That means a lot. You know, you shouldn't walk away from a battle like that. That's not nice. But we're going to show them what we're made of, right? That's right. Because we don't look back. We look above. And we rise above, hand in hand, together to the top of that mountain we're going. Yes. Team Denise all the way. Team Kim, we got this. Team Rosa all the way. Team Kathy, Team Sarah, Team Mel. We appreciate you guys. Keep tapping. You know, we won because that's what we were deserving for. We're deserving of that. Thank you to my amazing Darcy's Dream Team. And my MVP goes to Denise. I love you. I love you with all my heart and soul. Thank you for the boosting glove. Thank you for coming and sharing your heart and love with us because you're appreciated. Thank you, Kim, for the boosting glove. I love you.
Oh. And now Georgie decided to come back. Unfortunately, no, the chair didn't win, Toasty. Darcy won that round. And Jamie, I totally agree. D for Darcy and delusional. Big time Delulu. Okay. So yeah, Darcy is working hard for her money on TikTok, and she is basically battling every night. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what. So I did a membership special for you guys that are my members, and for my new members that recently joined, and my OG members. I appreciate you guys so much. I really have to pay more attention to my membership, and I will be uploading more stuff for you guys. So I did a membership special, basically signs that I can tell when a cast member is broke. And of course, we have Darcy and Stacy, Georgie. Florian, he has resisted until now. And I actually have a little clip of a TikTok live with Darcy, Stacy, Rob, and Rob's friend Torai. And Rob is asking where Florian is. And yeah, Florian is resisting all this shit. So if you guys are part of my membership, please check out my latest membership video. So, moving on, it was Matt's birthday this week. Yeah, there was a lot of birthdays this week in the 90-day world. It was Matt's birthday, and I decided to make Matt a special happy birthday. And, I decided to throw Uncle Marco in there, shave Uncle Marco's head, give him a couple of piercings, and a Johnny Aruba tattoo, the neck eagle tattoo that Johnny from Aruba has. I decided to give one to Uncle Marco. So there you go. It was Matt's birthday. And yes, Jasmine actually did shave her head. And Matt shaved his head in support of Jasmine. And she says it's because her patches were getting out of control. She was losing big chunks of hair. So she just decided to shave it all. And there is actually a video on her TikTok of Matt shaving it. So this is not AI. I really wish it was AI. Matt and Jasmine actually shaved their heads. And, I just feel like, here we go. Oh, hi, Catherine. I was just pulling this out.
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
So I feel like Jasmine is just doing this once again to be the center of attention, get people talking, And, it just because she's Jasmine. And now, Matt is just following what Jasmine does. And they're two peas in a pod, I guess. I don't know. I'm so sick of people like Jasmine on this franchise. And then she posted this comment that she received in her DMs from a follower. And you know something? Let me just read it and you let me know what you guys think. This person said, "You should be ashamed putting that baby through that, the baby of the year contest. You dress her like you're poor and comb her like a boy. Why don't you spend money on cute little dresses for her instead of on yourself? You look so damn stupid with damn bows in your hair and those white boots like the strippers wear. You give Latinas a bad name. Go back to Panama and live your ghetto life there." Now, I'm like, oh, okay. This person does not like Jasmine, and she is giving Jasmine a piece of her mind. I don't like the term ghetto life, okay? But I get what she's saying. So Jasmine turns around and says, "I don't understand why this person feels the need to send me so many mean messages. Oh, should I gift her a coffee?" Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. So anyway, like I said, Jasmine really did shave her head. Okay, she claims, her hair was falling out uncontrollably after she had baby Matilda. But don't forget, vote for baby Maddie for baby of the year because we got to, Jasmine wants to secure that bag. So anyway, yes. Yes, I mean, look at her. And I saw comments when we were coming up, when I was getting live, that this looks like a mugshot. And I agree. I totally agree. This does look like a mugshot. And I be trash talking. Yes, the world's smallest violin playing for Jasmine. Brown frown. Maddie has a full time job as a baby influencer, and she's not even a fucking year old yet. She's only 6 months, and her mother has her working full time. I mean, the poor baby can't even take a poop without her mother sticking the camera in her face. She breastfeeds, her mother's sticking the camera in her face. She's getting a bath. She's taking a shit. Her mother is sticking the camera in her face. It's like, seriously, this poor little girl has a full time job and she's not even a year. Yes, Kimberly, that is absolutely what I feel as well. That she would just spend that money on herself, even though she swears that she will use it for enrichment classes for her daughter and put some away for her education, etc., etc. You know what I say about that? And thank you again, Catherine, for this.
Warning, warning, bullshit alert.
So there you go. Okay, now moving on, we have Kara, who, is still living her best life, going, on tour, doing shows, etc., etc. And then we have Luke and Madeline. And all I have to say is Madeline throwing the cake in Luke's face. I'm sorry. First of all, I got a flashback of Angela smushing the cake in Michael's face in Nigeria. And secondly, I don't care how fucking pissed off you are. I don't care what your man may or may not have done, what you may have perceived that he has done to you. Throwing a whole table full of cake onto him, laying hands on him is never acceptable. And for 90 Day, Matt Sharp, TLC, whoever the fuck, to let this happen again on screen. Here we go.
That was bullshit.
And little lady, I agree with you as well. Because knowing that Luke met Madeline when she was basically a teenager turns my stomach as well. And the fact that Sharp, TLC, whoever the fuck is trying to shove this down our throats like this is acceptable. Here, I have to do this again.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
I mean, this is not acceptable, in my eyes at least. A grown ass man started dating her when she was a teenager. I mean, she is younger than my son. And he's like, what, 31, 32? Shallow. But I guess that's okay. And I get treated like I have the fucking plague when it comes to trying to secure cast interviews. But you know something? I don't give a shit anymore. It's all good. So, oh, Linda, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know something? Let me light my joint because I'm about to get to her section and I'm going to start yelling my head off. So, Manon is actually in Paris right now. She had a little business trip. And so she went to Paris. She was there for a bit. And she first of all, she loves the city. She is not a country girl. And once she started heading back home, her mood started changing. And I really hope that she could find a balance in between, you know, fast city living and slow country living, or she gets to make enough money to live in the city like she wants to. So I really hope that she does find that balance. Okay, so moving on, she took herself out on a solo date in Paris, got to spend time with herself, and she says that it like revives her. That's great, to take care of yourself and self care and all that stuff. Catherine, I have one son and he is 21. So, yes. Okay, so basically, Manon says in one of her stories here, walking alone in the streets of Paris with so many people around me, being friends, family, co workers, hearing so many different languages, seeing people laugh, scream, talk, hug, smoke makes me want to cry. We can hear life from your bed when your windows are open. It's making me feel alive and young. It's so hard living in a quiet, small village, and it's just not for me. I love it and I hate it. I feel old, I feel outdated, and there's zero opportunity to meet people, to learn from others, to create connections, to discover things. The countryside doesn't help my mental health. It makes me depressed and reminds me how weird I am for being so different than most people. I feel like a zombie, just letting the days go by, only to focus on my work to make money and being locked in a golden cage with my son is the only thing that makes me stay sane. But even if I want to believe and will never stop believing that a mom can have it all sometimes, it feels otherwise. You can't be a wife, a mom, and your own woman who wants to take on the world and travel and all. But fuck it. I'm here to maybe prove that yes, you can. Now, Manon, I feel for her, and this is why I hope that she could find the right balance, of wanting to be a career woman and be in the middle of it all and being a mom. It's just having to find that right balance. So, okay, Chloe, is being Chloe. I believe she is back in Aruba again. This kind of looks like Aruba to me. And I have some news. Okay. This is from Reddit about 90 Day Diaries because I was totally fucking confused. 90 Day Diaries premiered. There was two episodes, right? There was the episode with Courtney and Colt, and then there was the second episode that had Ashley and Chantal and Sophie, and then it just kind of like vanished. There was supposed to be upcoming episodes, and it just like Where the fuck did it go? Well, according to this post on Reddit, it says, yes, word on the street, it's being pulled for time being. Higher up executives want to start a backup come December after a 90-day lead-in show, looking like it start back up after new season of The Other Way on Monday nights. Thank you, Mary Pants, for this. Okay, and so it looks like 90 Day Diaries will be returning in December after The Other Way. Okay, so speaking of another spinoff, I covered this in my last video. The Last Resort 3 cast list was leaked on Reddit. Okay, and it includes, allegedly, Sarper and Shekinah, Kara and Guillermo. Why? No idea. Rebecca and Zied. Why? No idea. Pal and Russ. Why? Jenny and Submit. Huh? And Patrick and Thais. Huh? So, after this cast list was leaked on Reddit, Amani decided that she was, quote, stepping away from the 90 Day franchise. So she says, after careful thought and deep reflection, I made a decision to step away from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. This is not a choice made lightly. It's one rooted in growth, responsibility, and a calling to step fully into the next chapter of my life. While I remain grateful for the platform and visibility this experience brought, I realize that the world of reality television is no longer in line with the leader I'm becoming or the future I'm determined to build. So basically, she goes on that she is taking a new position in her career that doesn't align with reality TV. The comments wasn't so um wasn't so they weren't in support. Okay, they were basically blasting her and making fun of her for using chat gpt. So yeah, very interesting. Amani decided, I am stepping away from the 90 Day franchise. Or did she? According to our favorite investigator and tea dropper, Mary Pants, um, she was never in consideration to begin with. So, word on the street, Amani has been sliding into production's DMs, hoping to land another season. Hmm. But when the leaked cast list on hit Reddit today, she allegedly told them to remove her from consideration altogether. Why? Well, not only have her ongoing issues with Matt, which she's been airing out nonstop, failed to boost her chances, but her arch nemesis, Shekinah, is on the show, on the list, did not sit well. Hashtag karma. The funny thing is, TLC allegedly isn't trying to bring her back at all. So while she's claiming she's stepping away, some behind the scenes chatter says it's more like she was not even in the running. Yeah, so did Amani step away or was she ever considered in the running to begin with? Okay, whatever helps you sleep at night, girl. That's all I'm saying. Aaliyah is showing off her Halloween costume choices. What do you guys prefer? One, two, or three? Okay. Meanwhile, Sean says when you wake up, shave your beard, cut your hair, and straighten it, and realize Nicole Kidman is not going to be happy. I guess he's kind of looks like Keith Urban. Oh, NR, I know who Tyree is hanging out with. Don't worry, I'm getting to my Angela section. Trust me, I'm getting to my Angela section. I know all about it. And yeah, okay. So anyway, Jessica's son, David, had his first dental appointment. No cavities. I'm trying to slide in, easily because This is the Lord's day, and I'm about to go to fuck off. So we have Ashley, Chantel's Ashley, who is really trying to make it on TikTok. Okay, she's really trying to, boost her TikTok presence to say. So let me share a video that she uploaded today.
You the only girl I ever kissed. Never had this. You the only girl I ever kissed. Tell them. You the only girl I ever kissed. We believe you. I've been like girls. Yes. I've been like girls. Speak your truth. I've been like girls. Fuck that nigga. Oh, right. I've been like girls. We're over him, sis. Over him. I'm only gay for you. Yes. I'm only gay for you. Tell her. I'm only gay for you. We believe you. I've never done this before. Yeah. I've never done this before. Just like a virgin, it's your first. I've never done this before.
And so there you go. Ashley is trying to make some catchy TikToks, be that TikTok content creator, pull in the bag, Oh, sorry, you guys. Pull in the bag because she has to ride that wave while she can. Anyway, so moving on. We have Jennifer, Cole, and Elise with darker hair. Yeah, have I showed you guys? Elise dyed her hair dark. Do you guys like her with the lighter hair color or with this darker hair color? Okay, so now we have Courtney, who is also selling a house. So if you're interested in this house, hit her up. 375 is a pretty good price. And then we have Usman, who posted a flashback of the cast members wishing him a happy birthday in Tulum. Okay, so there we go. All the cast members, including Gabby from TLC Press, who apparently thinks I have the plague or something. Yeah, they all wished Usman a happy birthday in Tulum. So moving on. Now, speaking of Rob, he, like I said, you guys, he's been going on TikTok live with Darcy and Stacy and battling, but he's actually entertaining. Unlike Darcy and Stacy, I talked about it in my membership video. He went live today, actually, with Josh and Jamal, the 90-day Bad Boys account. Went live on Instagram. They were making brunch in Jamal's kitchen. And I just wanted to share with you something very interesting that I found from this live. Okay, and then we're going to talk about it.
Thank you. I only have makeup. I only have makeup on because Josh is here. That's the only reason.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Who is single? Me. I think all of us are single. Team Kim. Thank you.
So why is Josh raising his hand if he was supposed to be with Elizabeth's sister Jen? Weren't him and Jen starting to get to know each other with the season finale of The Last Resort? You guys remember that? How they embarrassed Natalie for no reason? Yeah, so what the fuck? Anyway, you see, NR, that's what I'm saying. Yep. Josh is single. He raised his hand. And then Kimberly said, "Oh, I think all of us are single." Florida girl, we know that he was never dating Jen to begin with. Okay? Please. That was just for Last Resort. I don't know. Maybe they were hoping that they would get to be cast on a spinoff and it didn't work out. But they were never dating. Please. They were never dating. Yes, actually, the rumor is that Josh lives with his daughter's mother. So, yeah. So, anyway, moving on. Nikki Exotica. I covered this in my last video. She had some breast reconstruction surgery. Okay. And apparently she took Advil before the surgery. Her blood was thin. She started bleeding a lot. She was admitted to the hospital overnight. And then the next day when she came home, her friend was posting on Instagram updates about what's going on. Now, I'm going to do another video about what I feel about this whole situation and all, and other situations going on in the 90-day universe, because I have this feeling there's like this pattern going on of who could one up each other in the oh feel sorry for me, my life sucks, so many things are happening to me, ABCDEFG all happened to me before noon, feel sorry for me. So I'm planning on doing a membership video about that because I see a pattern with certain 90 dayers, and Nikki is one of them. Okay. So one moment she was basically on her deathbed, so tired, couldn't stay awake long enough to eat anything. Her friend is there trying to, make sure she's okay, wiping her ass, whatever the case may be. Then the next thing, she's posting. It really baffles me to see people watching my story who are alleged close friends of mine, but not once checked up on me in my dire situation after reconstructive surgery. No DM, no text, no call. You know who you are. I guess you were hoping for a different outcome. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart to whoever left messages, DMs, text, and called me. Love you. I thought that you were recovering from like this scary complication. You almost bled out on the table. And now, like 2, 3 days later, oh, I see you guys, the ones that haven't checked in on me. Yes, little lady. Yes, I agree. I'm sorry, when I had surgery, I was focused on getting well. Making Instagram posts would be the last thing I'd be worried about. I wouldn't want a camera on my fucking face either. But you guys have to remember that these 90-day cast members, most of them, I would say 95% of them, are not like us. Which I mean, they're not normal people. Normal, because none of us are really normal. We all have our quirks. We're all, a wackadoodle in our own way. But these cast members is like Matt Sharp Entertainment knows what to look for. And they're not like us. They don't move like us. They don't act like us. They don't think like us. So I don't know. They're entertaining as fuck though, sometimes. So, like I said, Nikki is still posting. She posted today. She got a teddy bear and a balloon from a friend. And, she just wants everybody to know exactly what's going on every step of the way of her recovery. Hey, if I was recovering from boob reconstruction surgery, I know that shit hurts when you get a boob job. I mean, my bestie has had her boobs done, and she told me that hurts like a motherfucker, the recovery. But the last thing I would be doing is making Instagram posts. I mean, I would be in too much pain. Honestly, I would be popping those pain meds and sleeping. That's what I would be fucking doing. But that's just me. So, okay, you guys, here we go. Buckle up your seatbelt because we're about to go on another wild ride. So, on Friday night, I did a Oy Vey special report. Angela, she went wild again. She went buck wild again. And basically, to make a long story short, she has gotten herself into some shit. But before I get into it, okay, I want to know who did this better. On the on the right in the blue shirt is my Bravo Trash TV Talk co-host Reality by Ashley. In case you guys don't know, Once a week, I'm going to do Bravo Trash TV and Reality by Ashley on Twitter. Go follow her on Twitter. She is the Bravo Encyclopedia. Okay, so this picture of Ashley was taken back in 2005 when she was in college. So, you guys tell me who did it better, Ashley on the right or Angela on the left? Because Angela decided to basically molest Mark from Match Me Abroad season one. That's his beer. So allegedly, she decided, well, actually, let me just show you guys the video because it's all on video. What am I talking about? Okay, here we go. I gotta mute the music though. Eye bleach warning. I'm sorry, you guys. I forgot the eye bleach warning. Thank you, menopausal queen. So, yeah. And I don't understand why Mark would have drank the beer after she deep throated it. I mean, I don't fucking get it. I would have thrown the beer away, got myself another one, fuck drinking for the rest of the night. That shit would have turned me up. But apparently, he decided to drink that same bottle after she deep throated, and then he got sick 3 days later. I'm like, dude, like, why did you drink the beer? But anyway, so as you can see, he says that she had a great night, but he got stuck with the bill. So now, what do these three have in common? Angela's former bestie, JoJo, who went with her to Nigeria when she married Angela. Angela's former bestie, Jen the Botox lady, or Mark from Match Me Abroad season one. Well, word on the street, Angela has gotten loose hands with all of them. Now, Jen the Botox lady, we've all seen the video over and over. I played it in my last Oy Vey, Angela Gone Wild. And there were some comments on Mark's TikTok video, which makes me think the same has happened. I have had a conversation with Mark, but I'm going to keep his confidentiality and just put it this way. The police were involved. Okay, the police were called on Angela, and she may have surprises in for her the next time she decides to go back to California. Word on the street. So someone asked Mark, why would you be stuck with her bill? And he said, she said, I don't have credit cards. I'll pay you in cash back at her hotel. Well, that was a lie, but the cops were called on her. Not for that. She did something much worse later. So someone else says, someone please tag Michael in this. And Mark responded back, he and I even more in common than I thought. The police called on her later this night. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted. NR, are you who I think you are? I don't want to say your name. Okay. I'm just going to show the comment. And who you think I am, I mean, if you are who I think you are, hi. Thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. And if you want to come up, I'll drop the link. I've told you, anytime you are willing to share your story, my ears are open. Only if you feel comfortable. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I've heard from several people. Okay, so, and you want to join me? Okay, hold on. I'm going to give you the link right now. All right, you guys, you are in for a treat. And this is someone that I have spoken to in the past about Angela, and I have kept her confidentiality because she wasn't ready to share her story. And okay, I put the link in. Just click on it whenever you're ready. So you guys are in for a treat right now. Okay, so I just want to get to this part, and then we'll talk about, hopefully we'll get her logged on and we'll be able to do this. Okay, so Angela has another grift going on TikTok. She wants to go see Youngblood in Cleveland, Ohio for her birthday. Her birthday, I believe, is in December sometime, and she wants to go see Youngblood at the end of November. So she went live on TikTok basically to beg her kings and queens to help the self proclaimed queen of reality buy a $900 Young Blood concert ticket for her birthday. So she was bragging that the first step was already accomplished and that she got a plane ticket. Now, as you guys know from several people that I've spoken to in the past, like Jody on Friday night, who was up here with me, she had the experience where she bought Angela a plane ticket to go to her in Buffalo, and Angela kept changing the plane ticket and to go, to other places instead of Buffalo. Anar, I see you backstage. Okay. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay.
Okay.
I can't turn my
No,
video on right now.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Been pretty sick.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you want me to use your name or no? Or just call you NR?
That's fine. I know it's fine.
Okay, so NR unfortunately has had experience with Angela. And we spoke about maybe a year and a half ago when you first told me about what happened with her.
Yes, it's been ongoing though. It's kind of like you know, she takes a break and then gets rammed up again, and somehow my name resurfaces and it's another video about me and bashing. And I mean, all the things I could have done,
Right,
should have done,
exactly.
haven't, and tired of it.
Okay, so do you want to tell about your experience with her?
Sure. I met Angela sometime in 2023, maybe mid year, and she was having obviously negative social media. So she had asked after her two mods, Chica and Nana on TikTok, um, they kind of had it all falling out. And she said, you know, she really wanted to change her social media into something positive. And her and I talked, and I told her that, you know, I'm more about women empowering women, you know, something positive along that line. She was like, oh my gosh, that's great. You know, that goes in with my aligning with, you know, losing weight. Maybe we can do some of my workouts. So I kind of taught her the ropes of TikTok, kind of the ins and outs, you know, being consistent, being positive, supporting people.
Right.
And, you know, what it came down to is most of my time was on WhatsApp. I mean, always video calling, always talking on the phone. And, you know, it was a lot. It was a lot more than what I ever imagined. Her and I became friends. She always talked about, oh, I never had a loyal person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, there's nobody more loyal than me. I mean, I'm sure everybody's kind of heard the same story.
Right.
And you show her loyalty and you show her friendship, and she can only hold on to that for a certain amount of time. I ended up getting a surgery in October of that year, and I have a special needs son.
and she volunteered to come up and help me because it was on my foot. And I was like, wow, are you serious?
Now, was this before Michael arrived?
This is before, yes. Now, I had many phone calls between her and I and Michael.
Right.
I never signed an NDA, but I always just kept it very quiet because it wasn't my story to tell.
Right.
Yes. So Michael had not arrived yet. So we had talked about, what she wanted to do for her birthday and so on and so forth. And before all of that, we had linked up with Alex, who was another person that we brought on board. But she was always very much like, don't tell him the things that we talk about. I need him for certain things. I need you for others. Okay. I don't know how deep into detail you really want, but
as much detail as you want to give me.
Okay.
As much as you feel comfortable with, I'll take it.
I thought I could put this all behind me, but it just seems like these same stories keep coming up.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Well, after she came in October, she said, well, I'll just stay at your house. I'm like, you don't want to stay at a hotel or anything? She was like, no, I'll just stay with you. Okay. Well, I have an extra bedroom. I put her in the, my downstairs bedroom. And she came in on a Tuesday. I think my surgery was a Wednesday, and she was going to head out like Thursday or Friday.
Right.
And she did. My son and I met up with her. We had dinner, picked her up from the airport, went and had dinner, got her set up at the house, had surgery. She took my son to one of those places like Dave and Buster's.
Right.
They had a good time. I had somebody take me and pick me up from my surgery. Had to be off 24 hours. Well, that first night, fine. The next day, she was like, okay, I've had enough of this. Like, I have to get out of here. Like, let's go do something. And I'm like, I can't be on my foot. She was like, oh, I'll drive. I'm like, oh, yeah. She was like, maybe I shouldn't. I'm like, I can't drive either. So I said, well, I'll tell you what, let's just go down the road for an hour or two. Will that suffice? Oh, yeah, that'll be fine. It wasn't good enough. And I took her to like places that I've gone. People know me.
Right.
She acted out, started drinking, wanted to go live on TikTok. I told her that probably wasn't a good idea, given the fact that, she was intoxicated, didn't care.
Right.
Called Dr. O'Bain while we were at the bar.
Dr. O'Bain, her plastic surgeon, yes.
Yes. And it was a disaster. That was the first place. And I said, come on, we got to go. My foot's throbbing. She was like, well, can we go down here? It's right down the road.
What state do you live in?
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We stopped at another place, and oh my. That's when she was throwing like lions and tigers, bears for the Island Boys on TikTok.
I just want to ask you a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Who paid for her ticket to come to you?
Angela had paid for it.
Okay.
She had used her miles or whatever to come here.
Okay.
And that's a whole nother story.
Right. Okay. So tigers, lions, and bears. Okay.
Right. So she was like, "Oh, he's on. Can you throw him a lion? Can you?" I said, "I'm not spending $400. No way." She was like, "Well, just throw a couple galaxies." And she was like, "I'll tell you what. I don't have any." She's like, "Can you Cash App me or can you send me this, PayPal me this or whatever?" So I sent her $250. She said, "I'll pull it out of the Mac machine when we go in here or the ATM."
Right.
I got stuck with the bar bill I never got the $250 back. Then after we left there, she went to go to a strip club, but she took somebody else that I knew from the bar because I said, I'm not, I have to get home to my kid.
Right.
It's time to go. And she was like, it'll just be a little bit. Completely gave her purse and her wallet to this other girl she didn't even know. And she was like, what's wrong with her? And I'm like, I think she's just a little intoxicated. This is my first time going out with her.
Right.
I'm not quite sure. Basically got thrown out of the strip club, and this girl and I are in the car waiting for her to come over. I don't want to get into too much of the details in the strip club.
Right.
But finally get home, and she's messed up. And I'm like, Ange, just go to bed. We'll talk about everything tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So
she like ranting and raving and.
Oh yeah, real loud. I'm like, my kid is sleeping. Shh.
How old is your kid?
He was then, I think, 20.
Okay.
You're like, but he didn't really stay alone.
Right.
So we go to sleep for a minute. It felt like a minute. And I hear this, Nikki. Oh, whatever. Nikki. And I'm like, what? She's climbing up my steps. And she's like, open this, please. I need this. And I'm like, what is it? And she was like, a pain pill. She's like, you can have one if you want it. And I'm like, no, thank you.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, no. And she's like, okay, well, my knee's killing me. And I'm like, well, the way you were jumping around, I guess it was. I didn't say that. That was under my breath. So it was probably 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and my son woke me up. He goes, Mom, I think something's burning down there. And I looked over like my banister, and she wanted to make her own tea. She must have put water on the boil and fell asleep, and the tea bags had caught fire on the stove.
Yes, I remember you telling me you broke down your kitchen.
And I know, I was like, Angela. She's like, what? And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she was like, oh, I tried to make tea. And I'm like, yeah, you sure did.
Yep, and almost burned down her
kitchen.
Yeah,
and I was like, girl, just go back to sleep. Like, just don't try to do anything. Just sleep this off, please. Right. I'm hurting. She was so upset that I said something like that. Like, hello, you're going to burn down my house. She packed up her stuff. It was like, Blake, my kid's name, B, come help me. Blake's like, I'm not doing that. She got an Uber from my house. It was like 10:30 in the morning. And I was like, okay. And what had happened is, Lisa.
Okay.
Like Usman's Lisa.
Yes.
Lives about 30 minutes from me.
Oh.
So we were all supposed to meet up at Dave & Buster's again. Okay. I said the night before, like, I'm not going. My foot is killing me. I should have been off of it. Right. I can't go. Well, Ange took the Uber from my house to meet Lisa, her husband, and her kid.
Okay.
And she called me on WhatsApp, and she said, I'm here with Lisa. You better not tell her what happened, and just say hello. She wants to meet you. I was like, whatever. Like, hey, what's going on? Hey, have a great time. They really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. And then probably sometime that evening, like maybe around 5, I saw her go live on TikTok. And it was starting to get like darker because it was in the fall. And I'm like, where the heck is she going? She ended up taking an Uber from Pennsylvania to New Jersey to Johnny Yates's place. And apparently he was going through quite a time, him and his partner. I didn't know much about it until after she went live with him at a bar. And I got probably 60 messages about, I thought she was supposed to be helping you. Why is she drinking with Johnny? He is in deep depression. He just went through a mental health crisis. And I'm like, I'm taking all the heat for this stuff. And I'm like, she's no longer with me, obviously. She's in New Jersey. So, needless to say, that's kind of the October fiasco.
Right.
People had reached out to me and said, look, you're a strong person. You need to let people know this happened because you're not the only person this happened to.
Right.
People came out of the woodwork. I mean, people that were on the show with her, like years before that, contacted me. Somebody that was very intimate with JoJo contacted me. So everyone kind of said, you need to do a live about this.
Okay.
I did not use her name.
Right.
I was just very factual. And ever since that time, it's been, I hate you. You destroyed me. Yeah, your little Netflix series is nothing. If you could just hear the rants, I mean, you've seen some of the ones that she made about me.
Yes.
But prior to that, after that, okay, it was like maybe a 10-minute thing. I think most people would know if they were on TikTok. Her name, she is a psychic of some sort that's supposedly best friends with Scotty and friends with Angela.
Okay.
And she was the one that said, you really need to call her out for what she is. You're too good of a person, la, la, la. Here,
Right.
she set me up. She went and contacted Angela. So everybody that was planning on coming to the live that she was going to mod for me went over and Angela went live.
Okay.
So that caused a big stir. After that,
I just have a quick question.
Of course.
Do you know how she was able to pay for the Uber to meet Lisa and then to go meet Yates?
I have no idea.
Okay. But you definitely didn't pay for it.
No, I did not pay for it.
Okay.
Nope, I only paid for the TikTok stuff to the Island Boys.
Right.
The bar bill. 2 bar bills.
Okay.
And other than that, nope.
Right.
It became about money then, but I didn't even care at that point,
Right.
She was intoxicated on many lives and said about paying for, the plane ticket, this, that, and the other. I didn't pay for a plane ticket. There was no way. She had miles from all her travels.
Right. Okay.
So,
And
doing
now,
all
when you first met her, right,
Yeah.
and you guys started talking, did you know about her history on 90 Day and how abusive she was? Honestly,
No, oh my God, absolutely not.
so you had no idea
I
about.
had no idea. No, I didn't. I was asked to help change whatever her social media was so negative, this and that. I didn't watch reality TV at all, ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you're kind of like because I have TikTok, but I'm not really like in the TikTok world. So you help other people with their TikToks to make it more positive and stuff?
Yes. And how to
Okay.
use it and how to monetize. And,
Right.
things have changed over the years. I mean, this was right after I started like in 2021. And then, I didn't meet her until 2023.
Right.
But yeah, no, I had no idea.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's what everybody says. Like, how did you not know her? And I'm like, I didn't watch reality TV. She was
You
just,
didn't Google search her? I'm like,
I know. Like, I looked at her different social media and I saw like comments and things. And I'm like, oh, this shouldn't be hard to turn around. I mean, you just have to have like positive momentum. And I didn't know all of these backstories except for things that happened to Chica out in LA.
right. Okay.
And that was 2 times. And then how she treated the other mod, Shauna. And then when we talked about it, the 3 of us, that's when I got to find out more. And then more people that reached out to me was like, we saw how positive you were. We couldn't understand why you and her even linked up or how you guys linked up. And I'm like, I feel like an asshole.
Right.
But
You learned the lesson,
I learned a hard lesson because I even helped, like when Michael was supposed to come over, I thought, I was going to help them set up their business and the LLC and all of these things. I'm like, oh my God, how did I not know? That was the other thing though. I forget his name now, the Chinese doctor, real great guy, out in LA. He bought the David Lee Roth old theater, and he has a practice out there, and Ange went out there a couple times.
Okay.
But she wanted to have her birthday party out there, and there was going to be this big undoing, and he was going to sponsor her. But there was something that was going to tie in with TLC and bringing Michael back and things like that. And I just had to keep quiet about it, which I did.
Right.
And so I had spent the money to get my airline ticket out to LA. The dresses, because she wanted to have the like a Roaring 20s theme, and then so I had several dresses. And like this was all taking place in a WhatsApp app between myself and Alex and her and Michael, and there was other people that eventually got looped in. And that was going to be in December. So in the meantime, when all of this went down with her and I had lost all that money on my flight and my dresses and things like that. But even like, I didn't know about the Scotty thing. I didn't know about any of that.
Right.
So when push came to shove and I heard about these other people and then, the whole Rizzo thing, and I just kept quiet because I had so much going on health-wise and dealing with my son. But when I saw this pop up on tonight, I was like, I can't believe stuff is still happening. Right. And now I have been mods for other 90-day people. Okay. So that's why I was like, do you know who Ty's going to go out with? I was just shocked by all of this. It seems like they're all trying to reinvent themselves in this franchise in different ways. And some of the people that I feel that are more innocent and trying to feel their way through are being led by their nose in a very disingenuous way.
Right.
And that bothers me. I have a huge conscience.
So,
but
she been harassing you lately?
Yeah, oh my gosh. I even had one not too long ago where it was recorded and sent to me. I'm like, why is she still talking about me? Like, I haven't even had a conversation with her in almost 2 years. And for her to talk about, I was in a Netflix docuseries. It was 4 episodes. I did not get paid for it because Netflix doesn't pay people for documentaries.
Right.
Because if they do, well, then that makes it look like they're paying you for a story. The whole 3 Mile Island, the whole cancer thing, all of that was very real. bald head, all deathbed, stem cell transplant. I'm a walking miracle. So when she used that in her live, that really bothered me. You know, it's just like that's a real low blow. Like
That's something low. Yeah.
I never said anything. I still never disclosed all the stuff that we discussed business wise. I never disclosed the money. I never disclosed the ideas. Never.
Right.
And you and I had been talking on and off for a while, and you kept it confidential. You were very patient. Obviously, it's almost 2 years later. But when I see this happening again and again, and I see people going back to her, like Jan, Tracy Spiritual, all these people, Portia, all these people that cried their hearts out to me, how awful she was. And I'm thinking, what is it? What is the attraction? Is it a cycle of abuse? Is it mental? I don't know.
Right.
But she's very, very good at what she does.
And honestly, I think is she seeks out vulnerable people or people that she could use in some way. Like they have something that she can use. Like with you, it was you helping her with social media. And she just sees how much she could take advantage of that.
Well, she started monetizing like crazy after me. And then I felt like all these victims afterwards, like even the one lady that could barely read, and God love her.
Right.
She could barely read, and she was like, "Oh, you can be my next mod." And, I think her name was Letitia. She had 2 special needs sons. She couldn't even read, couldn't even engage. Promised her to send her a crown, which she did, and I sent it.
Right.
And, to me, it's like you hit the nail on the head. I can't see anybody's comments if they're asking any questions.
Right.
Or
No,
if they.
I got you. Don't worry.
Okay, but, I feel as if you have observed this behavior for so long that you do know the type of people she seeks out. But then there are people like JoJo and other people that had, their own business people, that had publicists, that had, and still became a victim at some sort. And I'm not saying I have a victim mentality, but I'm saying I did that. That wasn't on my own time. I never got paid. I was just trying to do what I thought was right.
I mean, you lost money. You put out money, for bar bills and $250 and you never got paid for your work. So
No, and even when she went to Molly's thing, and Alex drove her there and was kind of like, I took care of the TikTok and he did that. I did the thing in the background. But she even called me. She was like, I can't believe that Molly, da 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 da, and Alex wants this money back. And I'm like, well, and you guys went out. You put all that on the bill. You can't expect him to pay that. Well, he should be lucky. He's with me. And I'm like, whew. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, she's like, he has it like that. And I'm like, well, whether he has it like that or not, the reason why he probably has it like that is because he doesn't spend frivolously.
one thing I've heard about Angela is that's a common theme. Okay, she will say, "Oh, just pay, just pay the check and I'll give you the money back," and she never does.
Well, when I saw the whole beer bottle thing and I saw, oh, well, he got stuck with the bill, and I'm like, huh, yeah, I know how that is. Yeah.
And allegedly, she got loose with her hands with Mark from Match Me Abroad. And
Oh, absolutely. That does not surprise me at all. Very loose hands. I mean, for all the complaints that she made about Michael and things like that, I mean, I got videos upon videos and I've never disclosed, and I don't know if I ever will, but I got it if she even wants to be like that because I am not a petty woman. I am too old for this bullshit.
right.
But yeah. Yeah.
Did she ever have loose hands with you?
She likes to like hang on people. I'm not a touchy-feely person,
Right.
but like yeah, she does like to hang. I just,
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
Well, I mean, if you have any questions, I'll answer. I mean, there's always more to the story, but that's kind of the summation of like
Right. Of your experience.
of a period of time of my experience.
Right. Right. Yeah. I just wanted you to tell the story about how she nearly burnt your kitchen down making tea.
Yeah.
That
Over the damn
told
tea.
me that. I still remember that's like the one detail that sticks out in my head.
Well, it's not like it was an electric stove. It was a gas stove. Like you
Right.
have to turn that off. You can't pass out cold.
No, you cannot.
Oh,
The
yes.
one that has a gas stove. No, you cannot.
You can't.
Oh my goodness.
No,
So
but I didn't know about the pills. I didn't know about the like excessive drinking. Like I just thought she was just loud and boisterous.
right,
But when people are like, "Well, she's like that all the time," like, did you think she at her age she could sustain that? And I had to really sit back and analyze it. And I'm like, I don't know because I'm such an honest like person. I never put two and two together.
right.
But yeah, it's a pattern.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Sorry it took so long.
Oh, don't worry. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that it just keeps happening over and over. And maybe by just exposing her over and over, someone will think twice the next time. Because she has a new grift, which I'm going to talk about when we're done. She wants her fans to buy her a $900 Young Blood concert ticket.
Oh my God. Oh, well, let me just say something.
Uh-huh.
You know about what happened with Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
And, it just seems like, it's the boxer. Oh, he's in love with me. I know he is. He wants to, hook up. No, he didn't. Vanilla Ice had no desire, and I don't want to use his real name either, had
Right.
no desire to do this. But I mean, it's like she's putting people out there. And it's almost like this, it's not a give and take thing. It's like, oh no, they do. They want to meet me. Oh, they want to have a meet and greet. And yep,
Right.
if you pay my way and if you post this much, I'll be there. So that's really, yeah. Hey, I want to go to concerts too,
I know. We all want to go to concerts. We all
right?
want to do all these fun things, but it's,
And the other thing that I was recently told about is just, her constantly tagging like Rihanna and like big stars to get, her granddaughter visibility and things.
right.
And the only thing I will say that I did not like is when she was going out, people, especially even me, and those young kids that were in the background, her granddaughters, and how she talked and how, I wasn't effing this and I don't know what the F I'm talking about. And I hang on my special needs son like he's my husband. Like, get out of here. Like, all of that is so disgusting. And those girls were back there with their head cocking around like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, they shouldn't even be in that same house.
No, they shouldn't be in the room while she's doing these things. No.
No, but they live together, her and
I know.
so it's like what's going to happen? Like they have, I don't know. That's the only thing that really hurt me the most with the kids. But thank you for your time. I
No,
hope people really, really think twice about putting their kindness out there.
Yes, because she definitely does not deserve it. There are way more people out there that deserve kindness than, in my opinion, Angela does, because she's evil, in my opinion.
I never knew the root of it, but I do, and I keep on seeing it. And 2 years later, like, everybody, please protect yourselves.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
All right, Mayor. Bye.
Bye. Okay. That was unexpected, but hey, that was something that was a long time coming. I spoke with her 2 years ago in the DMs. She told me the whole story about how Angela was supposed to take care of her, and instead, she nearly burnt her fucking house down. Okay? People make mistakes. People extend kindness to people who don't deserve it. And unfortunately, people like Angela have trained themselves, so to say, to pick out these people and try to milk them for everything she can. And then it turns into a shit show. So please, Angela's newest grift, she wants $900 for a concert ticket. $900 is my fucking Christmas shopping budget for everyone in my family. And she wants it for a concert ticket. Okay, so I'm going to share a clip of her TikTok live from yesterday. Now, I blurred out the confirmation number because Angela flashed her airline confirmation. Let me put this up. Okay, so she flashed her airline confirmation email, and the confirmation number was clearly visible. Okay, so I made a membership video because, guys, honestly, I didn't even realize the fucking confirmation number was there. I was just so horrified by the fact that she was trying to do another grift on TikTok, and it wasn't even up there for that long, but it was up there long enough for someone to do some mischievous, petty shit. And I'm going to tell you who it wasn't. It wasn't me, and it wasn't Jody. No matter what Angela wants to say, no matter what she's convinced herself of. And this is where I'm here to say, Angela, shut the fuck up already. Okay? If anyone's obsessed, you are. So let me share this live from yesterday and listen to what she wants for her birthday.
There it is, y'all. So we're doing one step at a time. Next, we got to get the tickets. Now, the tickets are $900. Will I get in there? Maybe not, but I'll be in that damn parking lot because I'm going. So now, I don't think the tickets to you, Amy, and Eminem, and I don't think, we talked about last night off on a private call. If the retailers bought all these tickets, for like $100 something, and they're waiting to the last minute, Lisa explained it to me. Jan did. I think Eminem did. I think some people did. They're not gonna get 900. It's a small venue. That's why I want to go to Ohio, because I have a feeling. I don't care if I have to sit out in the parking lot. That's the birthday present I want. I tried to see him, but I got a feeling I'm going to get in. But I'm just rattling on. I'm just in a good mood. I heard some bad news last night, and I'm like, you know what? I had good news. I got my ticket. Like I said, just with the voucher and this, and it was just it's good things happening. So I'm just ecstatic that y'all love me so much. And
I just want to point something out real quick while she's babbling here, okay? You notice she said something about a voucher. It sounds like to me that she either used a flight credit that she had, somebody else's flight credit, somebody's points. I don't know, but okay. I just wanted to blurt that out while she's babbling.
Y'all understood I don't need presents, and y'all come up with another way to contribute and made me feel not bad about it. So it's the first time I'm ever not feeling like, oh my God, my pride. Yeah, it's a birthday present. So what? And that's what I want to do. I want to go to Youngblood, and Eminem, and them made me feel like that's what I want for my birthday. So All of y'all are, isn't it the greatest though? All the kings and queens are coming together for one place.
Okay, so all the kings and queens are going to come together to buy her this young blood ticket. Okay, and then you know something else? Of course, her and Jasmine are like the same person because no matter what, they always have to bring up their exes and they always have to go, ugh. Okay, so
But you know, Lisa knows concerts. It might be up to 400 or 500. But listen. I'm a mouthpiece. Listen, we're gonna get them tickets, and hopefully we can talk them at least down to 3. That it's worth 3. But listen, if I had 9, I would pay it. I ain't got no damn $900. Shit, I got grandkids. But whatever I have, y'all know. Whatever's donated to my birthday gift, you will know step by step where you'll all see on private conversations. And listen, don't forget the Chan. Hope you see her, but Amy and Brielle, if you're listening, I need your address so I can send you a thank you note for my birthday. I'm not used to getting presents from like alive. I am, but not for like a personal. This is like something new to me. It's like, you know, in 9 years, I never got a birthday present from Mr. Ed. Not once. There you go, but I'm the bitch, right? Jan!
there she goes again, calling Michael Mr. It, and says that she never got a birthday present in 9 years. Well, Angela, you got over $253,000 from Michael. Basically, most of his TLC money. That should be your birthday gift 200 times over. Just saying. Okay? Just fucking saying. So, anyway, now, Angela, this is what is called karma. When you have done fucked over so many people, okay, and then you do something stupid like flashing your airline confirmation number, shenanigans are going to ensue. But one thing I'm going to tell you is I have better things to do. And Jody was doing something much, much better yesterday. Okay. Jody, I hope you don't mind me telling everyone. Jody and her partner got married yesterday. So Jody was a little busy. And I would never think of doing something like this. But whoever did it, honestly, I want to shake your hand because it's funny, petty, and Angela's karma. Okay? So let me share what she's going on and on about. And apparently she thinks it's me or I had something to do with it or I don't know what the fuck she thinks. Okay? So let me just get this all set up. Okay.
Some info for you. To the one that was on my live, and I was showing my trip to go see Youngblood, and I didn't know the confirmation number was there, and you screenshotted that picture, and then you took it upon yourself to do a criminal act, and you went to Delta and put my name in, and you put my birth date, because everybody knows my birth date, and then you put the confirmation in. Good news for you.
I don't know your birth date, and Angela, I don't give a shit enough to Google it.
We got somebody working on that because when you're a creator, we have live recordings and we know it shows the screenshot and we.
Okay, here we go.
Bullshit level DEFCON 5. Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
Everything she says right here. Coming from a content creator.
We can find out who did it. So, to the one that did it, we will see you soon because if we can find out who canceled my trip by going back in my recordings, I will be seeing you. Yes, you will get the day you deserve and you will be served. Have a nice day. And I am the only one.
the only queen of reality. And that's why you do what you do to me. But it ain't, keeping up with the Kardashians. It's keeping up with the queen of reality. God bless. Hi, queens and kings. So,
Okay, so now Angela had an update for all of us, you guys. Check this out, okay? Hold on. So then today, she had an update about who allegedly, because honestly, I don't even fucking believe her, allegedly canceled her flight. I believe it's the person who set her up with the ticket, in my opinion, because it looks like a pattern. I've spoken to many people that she has done this to before. I believe, in my opinion, Angela talked somebody into getting her a plane ticket, and that person decided to cancel it. But okay, update, update, update.
got some info for you. Major update, major update. Please listen, please spread. Even the haters, spread this. Uh, I think we figured it out. Well, not me, some higher people. There was a person that made a video and made some false statements, but we let them talk, right? So you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to give them mic, but they're listening. Trust me. Guess what? This person did a verbal statement saying that they knew my Sky Miles just 2 days ago in a video and that they had booked me a flight before. Last night I found out that they can't just change my flight with the confirmation number. They have to know my Sky Miles. Oh my God. This person's so smart. Yes, and I do got the video saved where you said you know my Sky Miles. So I'll be seeing you soon. Congratulations, by the way. Bye. I love my song. You know my song? Remember my song?
Okay, so basically, I believe that Angela is trying to imply that when Jody appeared on my channel on Friday night and we talked about Jody's experience with the plane ticket that she purchased for Angela, that Jody somehow insinuated that she had her Sky Miles number, which, according to Angela, is needed to change or cancel the reservation. Okay,
Warning, warning, bullshit alert.
because I did my research, and basically, short answer, you can legally cancel someone's Delta reservation only if you're the booker slash authorized agent or have the booking details and permission. Here's exactly how to do it step by step, what you need and what to expect about refunds and credits. Okay, so basically, you need the confirmation code, right? You need the traveler's last name, and you need the original form of payment if you need a refund and Delta asks, or proof that you are the purchaser slash agent. So this is why I am calling
That was bullshit.
on all of this. Okay, I believe if Angela did have a flight, okay, that she got into a falling out with the person that hooked her up with the ticket, and that's how it was canceled. If by chance someone did happen to screenshot and cancel her flight, whoever you are, I want to shake your hand. You may be in trouble, you may not be in trouble. I don't know all the legal ramifications behind this, but I want to shake your hand. That was some pretty petty shit, and I like it. Okay, so basically, that's it, you guys. My live went way over than I expected. I have two hungry men waiting for me to cook dinner. So I just want to leave you guys with this: birds of a feather flock together. That's all I'm going to say. That is why I have the best live chat group on YouTube, period. For 90 Day, you guys are the fucking best. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being one of the best chats that we have on YouTube. Okay. And wait, this is why I love you guys. You didn't need to research it. I said it way in the beginning. It doesn't exist. And if it did, not in trouble. There you go. There you go. I think this is more of a prank than a crime, in my opinion. But anyway, so thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. NR, thank you. Okay. Message me, please. I want to talk to you. Jody, I see you in the comments. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you, everybody. You guys are the best. And I will see you next time. Good night.